common goods, come to me. Gems and shards, Maeve Arigal. Right over there. A good head on his shoulders, that lad. I asked for a ledger I thought was long lost. He found it and brought it back. I might give him a raise, in fact. A resourceful employee should always be recognized. Mabrin wine? Wherever did you find it? Forgive me, it's just they're devilish hard to find. You likely had no idea, but there's not a wine in the world I love more. In fact, I think I'll uncork this now and have a sip. Or two. Ah. Another? I could cry just to look at it. Best to drink it now. Yes, best thing for it. The more you drink, the better it goes down. A remarkable woman, there's no denying. But you be wary. Those eyes of hers make promises. Promise things she'll never give. Now there's Anwan and Wyvern Gif. The old oak and the greenweed, some say. Not I. The kind of one's as good as the other. Friend to any soul with such distinguished taste in wine. To you, friend. Rotten-smelling stinkers they are. But how they love the scraps and tossings no one else would pay a coin for. A Mabrin? Oh, yes. Very much. Excellent vintage. My warmest thanks. Very thoughtful of you. Very kind indeed. What's this? Trade agreement, eh? It's yours. Why, I'll give it to you for a song. That will get Carasta's goat. Ah ha ha ha! Oh, an old crafty trader you are. It's a song, but for you, here's a sweeter one. There you go.
Contract? You have it. Let me see. This is... I don't believe my eyes. Did he agree to this? Oh, my lovely. You have done well. This will be very profitable for me. And so it should be for you. Don't let the old dog fool you. He is as shrewd and stubborn as they come. But like any old dog, his tail will wag for just the right treat. Leaving me? So soon?
The burn's for army use, not civilians.
This is the City Watch. Do you have a crime to report? Or any other matter? I can hardly believe the news, but the captain of the watch is gone. That means I will be captain soon enough. Goodbye.
City Watch, be on your way.
You're lost. Only the prison lies this way. You don't want to end up in there, believe me. What's worse, though, is resisting arrest. I don't advise it. We are the City Watch, and this is our home. You are a guest. Conduct yourself as one. Do not think us a people given to folly or crime. But in a city so large as this, there must always be exceptions to the rule. The main hall is that way.
Nice day. Don't ruin it. Stand aside. The Watch sees all in Raphir. Move along, citizen.
So many new faces.
Citizen.
A prayer for our troops.
Well now, how are you?
Well, hello there, stranger. Grab a mug and have a drink if you want. I don't own the place, but I know the drink is good. After all, I brought it here. I've been a wine merchant for several years, sailing up and down the coast to find the best vintages. But I don't need to do that anymore, now that I've got the chalice. Isn't it a grand thing? Takes whatever swill I want and turns it into the sweetest summer wine. I'll be the richest wine merchant in Raphir. The city has seen better times, and it's been frantic here ever since the war touched down into Willy. But I love it all the same.
Hello, mate.
Oh, so much to choose from. I just can't decide.
Fancy you.
You've stolen the items, and my fair maiden's heart back as well. For saving my marriage, take this ring. My vows lie in my heart now. With these, you take another step closer to becoming a master thief. May the Hierophant watch over your every step. That said, there is another job at hand. Would you like to accept it? Bless the Hierophant, bless our guide. I was told to keep faith, and indeed, my wife has returned to me. With the light of love ablaze in my heart once more, I can call myself the King of Cups with pride. Hierophant, keep me. You were specifically requested to perform it, along with a traveler of Moon Camp named Phasma Hume. Yes, the Hierophant was adamant that you and Phasma, but Phasma is no faithful. Why would we support a blasphemer? He came to our number recently, and his lack of respect is contemptible. The Hierophant gave him an opportunity. Hopefully, he learns the error of his ways. Go and pray before the Hierophant. There you will find your next task. The amulet is in Rhythm. The Hierophant seems to hold it in some special significance, but as to why, I do not know. Good day.
You have come once again to my table. Shall we see what fate will draw for you? How curious. I had seen the fate of Mare leaving Moon Camp, never to return. I am overjoyed to be wrong, but I was wrong. It is joyous to see Irian once again in the arms of his beloved, but I had not seen that outcome in my cards. How strange.
Selling any clothes? You again. Tell me, do you have any peasant clothes you don't want to hold on to? I'd like to buy them off you. I'm happy that Mare returned. I only hope she learns to love the camp the way Irion does. He's a different man with Mare at his side, and we're a different camp with Mare back at the helm. It's good to see him happy again. Pleasant journeys.
Need to do any trade? I have some items for sale, or I can buy if you're looking to fence some items. Thank the gods Mare came back. Between you and me, Arian just isn't the same without her. Come again.
Hello, stranger.
What are you needing? Good day to you. What do you need to speak about? I once lived in Rathia's upper city, and then I fell in love with a man that sold songs for a living, Irian. But there was little joy in my father's heart for our feelings, so I left for the travelers, just a wisp of a lass. They break away from all the rules, the trappings, and be themselves. I remember that was why I first joined. I've taken orders before, but a commander ought to at least look a soldier in the eye when telling them what to do. But the Hierophant doesn't do that. The orders just come in secret and no one takes responsibility for them. A damn fool idea, if you ask me. Dismissed.
I can teach you the secrets of trade. The Varani guard their methods well, but mine can be bought with coin. Glad to see that Mare's back. Irian has more of a love for the stage than actually leading the camp. Irian's back to his better self now that Mare's come back to him. Hopefully, things will go back to normal in camp. The coast was torn apart by the war. It's now a wasteland for scavengers, refugees, and soldiers. I bid you goodbye.
Selling any clothes?
Fancy a game of dice? Got a few coin in my pocket that I'm feeling a little loose with. Looks like Mare came back. Now that's a story of love. Her and Irian. One don't work without the other. Irian's better off with Mare at his side. He's not quite cut out to lead, even with all his experience. Another time, another game.
What's needed?
A thief may turn a lock, a brigand steal a key, but a bard can steal your heart for but a little fee. A beauty true, a queen of love and blades, a fighter born, a lady made. But love was not made strong, and she has fled 'cause of a wrong. The joyness is back in his pace, the gladness and the love. Now greeted with his wife's dear face, he thanks the gods above. Farewell.
Yeah, trying to do my proper prayers to the Hierophant, like a damn fool. So leave me be, will you? Mare's got the skill of a master thief, anyone can see that. If only she didn't dote on that worm-mouthed Hierophant. Now that she's back with a piss-poor husband, I guess she'll be the same as she ever was. Wretched sod. Even with his lover here, he cares more for dances and plays than thievery. Puts a man off his ale. Heard about that, did you? It seems that we're starting to be recognised if the Hierophant asked for us to steal it. Ain't ashamed to say I figured our guy to be nothing but a barrel-gated loggerhead. But maybe they'll do right by me this time. Let's move.
You have come. Good. Now that you are ready to continue, I know what must be done. You and Phasma Hume are to steal the Amulet of Rithen. The unbeliever has been attentive for once. He is eager to prove himself, so he will help you on this mission. The amulet is the object I want you to steal. That is the only information you require. Rithen is a labyrinth of curious make. You will work with another traveler, Phasma Hume, to navigate its depths. Phasma does not take his worship of the Hierophant to Heartshade. He will learn the need for respect during this job.
So you got all that right? The Hierophant is sending us to Rithen. I always took the Hierophant for a horned beast, telling thieves what to steal, telling the free to worship. Some leader. I came here looking to get away from orders, but it seems you travellers follow commands like everyone else. I left a life of luxury behind to become one of the travellers of legend, like Spinning Tom or even Mare and Irian in the old days. I left the law and rules and trappings when I joined up, only to be saddled with a new seer. More like a new overseer. Right, here I am, jabbering like a thrice-damned malt worm. Or the Hierophant, take your pick. You go to Rithen by the main entrance. I'll take another path, and I'll meet you in there. The place is ghostly, dankish and strange. All of Tywilly was scarred by the war. But now, the tower's full of deserters. Let's move.